Many people have a day of infamy. Mine was September 3rd, 2003. I was a nursing professor, and I had just done my spiel at new student orientation. What I was teaching, what my research was, where my office was, my office hours, and I walked out of the lecture hall and doubled over in pain, lower back pain. I managed to get through that enough to get to my office, get my stuff, get in the car, and drive the 10 miles to home. And spoke to my wife and said, I am in really major pain. We either need to go to an ER or you need to call our GP. And thankfully, we had this amazing GP who said, yeah, sure, bring him over. And that was the start of my wife becoming a caretaker for a myeloma patient. And we went to his office, and his initial thought, given that it was lower back and a little bit on either side of my spine, that might be kidneys. So he gave me some significant pain meds, and that helped things significantly, and said, here's a kidney specialist, a nephrologist that you should go see. So I did, and got an appointment on an emergency basis, the next day, and went, and he said, based upon what I'm seeing, it's possible, let's get a scan. So we set up a scan for the next day, and I managed to keep dealing with the pain meds and get into a tube for a scan. And sure enough, he saw a number of stones in both kidneys. I'm going, okay. And he said, let's wait and see what happens over a week to see if you pass them. Here's a wonderful little screen cup for you to pee into to catch them. Nothing happened. At the end of the week, I called him and said, sorry, nothing came out and I'm still in significant pain. Well, I had not realized what pain could be until he said, okay, we're going to do a cystoscopy. That is scoping to get to your kidneys. And for the men in the audience, they can understand how that might be a little on the painful side. And he was able to break up some of the stones, and the hope was that in the next week I would be able to pass them. By this point in time, many people had said to me, you realize that passing kidney stones for men is not far off from the equivalent pain of a woman giving birth to a child. Then, having passed a couple, I was in full agreement with that concept. It was incredibly painful. But after the stones were passed, I didn't have any pain relief. And I went back to my GP and I said, no idea why, but I've passed the stones and I am still in a tremendous amount of pain.